All right, how's it going, everybody? As you all know, this is Omar Thabit from Oz Media, and today we are officially live, or not live, but we are recording. We are live on Brhan's TikTok, that is. I'm so used to saying it, but we are here with Brhan Alhalemi from Fordson High School, and he is our Oz Media / the Yemeni American News February Student Athlete of the Month. First of all, congratulations, Brhan. I'm looking forward to hearing more about you. I've heard some great things from your coaches. I've heard some great things from, your athletic director, and so from your parents as well. So now it's time to hear all about you, learn all about you, and I'm kind of looking forward to this. So let's get this interview started. Are you ready to get going, Brhan?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, so first and foremost, I want to give a shout out to the sponsors, the people that help make this happen. Our sponsors for this show is Unique Coney Island, Fordson Quick Lube, which is located in Dearborn, and Hammer Time True Value Hardware, which is located, they have a few locations, Detroit and Hamtramck. So thank you to our sponsors who help make this and put this all together. But with that said, again, Brhan Alhalemi, who is our February High School Student Athlete of the Month, Oz Media, and the Yemeni American News. So, Brhan, can you tell us about yourself? Obviously we know your name, but school, your grade point average, the sport that you play, and I don't know, does wrestling have positions, or is it just...
No.
Okay, weight class and stuff like that?
Classes, yeah.
Okay, so can you tell us school, GPA, and sport, and weight class division?
Okay, so I'm a wrestler from Fordson High School. My name is Brhan Alhalemi. My nickname is B. They call me B.
Okay.
And I'm a 162 pounder.
Okay. And so for people that may not be familiar with wrestling, do you only wrestle people your weight class and below, or can you wrestle people above, or can you wrestle anyone, or how does that work?
I mean, it depends on the wrestler. Like, it has to be pound for pound, but you can bump up only one class. Like, only go up for one class if you want.
Okay.
So they could be heavy new by 5 or 10 pounds, or you have to wrestle your own weight class, same weight class.
You cannot wrestle someone that's...
No lower, you can't wrestle no lower.
Okay. All right. Well, for those that didn't know that, that's probably something new. And what is your current grade point average at Fordson?
3.5.
3.5. All right, I'd love to hear that, because remember, this is high school student athlete. It's not just the athlete part, and there's a reason why we put student first, because we care about the education part. Yeah. So that's very important. So continue on with this interview. You are Oz Media, the Yemeni American News Player of the Month for the month of February. I know for those that are live wondering, like, why February when it's January? Well, we like to do things a little ahead. But how does that make you feel? Like, when you heard about it, like, how did you feel about it?
I mean, I was surprised. I mean, it made me happy, you know what I mean? Like, I worked hard for this. Like, every day, blood, tears, and sweat. And, like, it's good to be known, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like, come out here and talk about it and talk about your journey. I've been wrestling for, like, 4 years now. Every day, hard work in the summer, non-stop. I sacrifice job, money, car for this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all that comes after wrestling. I put wrestling, school and wrestling first. Yep, that's how it's going right now.
Yeah, and that's very important. I'm happy that you mentioned that, because we're both Yemeni, right? And so typically a lot of Yemeni people, once they get to high school, it's work, right?
Yeah,
make
work,
money, and they drive around with fancy cars and have all that stuff. And for you to stick with what you're doing, we're proud of you. And not only stick with what you're doing. If I'm correct, you are potentially battling to be a state champion, if I'm correct.
Hell yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit about that, like how you rank and how are you getting respect right now?
Yeah, so last year I was a state qualifier.
Okay.
One of the best wrestlers in Michigan. And I'm ranked top 8 in the state. And basically right now I'm ranked top 8 in the state. I'm one of the best wrestlers in Michigan. And my goal is this year to win it.
Inshallah.
I'm a state champion, inshallah.
Inshallah.
That's my goal. I've been working this goal for 4 years now. I've been working my ass off for 4 years. I have to be a state champion. It's my last year in high school. So I got to put my name out there, and I got to be on the top at first. And I'm almost there.
Inshallah, man.
Inshallah.
I love that. And you see the confidence that he's letting you know, like, that's his goal. All right? And, no patty caking around it. So wrestling is a sport that, it's not front and stage and center, right? You have basketball, you have football, you have soccer,
yeah.
So, first of all, what made you go into wrestling? And, do you feel like wrestlers should get more respect than they actually probably get.
Yeah, of course, because I played football for 5 years before I even knew what wrestling is.
Okay.
And I tried wrestling, and I stick myself to wrestling because it was way harder than all the sports. I played every sport, and wrestling was way harder than all the sports I played before in my life. And it was harder, and it shows you discipline. It's like literally you and one guy, face to face, man to man, in that circle. No one's here to help you. You don't look left and right. There's no partners. There's no teammates. You and one guy in the circle, and you got to battle it out. You got to win. It's a one-on-one sport. It's like a real man sport, face to face. It's you on the other guy. So you got to know you got to work your ass off by yourself because there's no teammates doing a fight.
Do you feel like wrestlers should be getting more respect?
Way more respect because it's literally the hardest sport. Like you have to, you can't talk, like you have to respect it, you know what I mean? It's not like other sports in this. Like if you don't believe what I'm saying, come try it, you know what I mean? Like literally, like come try it.
Yeah.
It's not easy, bro.
And like you said,
it's all mental too. It's mostly mental. It's mental about it. When you get to the top and you get like high skilled, mental comes in. You gotta be ready mentally.
I'm actually happy you said that because wrestling, off the top, people would say is a physical sport.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because obviously, you're using your body.
Yeah.
But you're saying that is a lot more mental.
More mental because when you get to the top and you train your body, it's there. But now you're very mentally. That's the most important part about wrestling. And sports like that, MMA, fighting, it's all like fighting sports, all mentally.
How does it challenge you mentally? Can you give us an example?
Yeah, like let's say you work hard and all that, you feel like you got way better, and you're very right.
Yeah.
But do you believe in yourself for even going to wrestling match? Like, do you believe in yourself you could beat the guy? Because if you say to yourself, oh man, the guy's good, oh is he gonna beat me? Is he gonna take me down? You already lost before you even got in the mat. You know what I mean? So it's all mental. You gotta stay positive, be positive, and know how hard you work. You know what I mean?
Yep, I love that, man. So, going from playing the sport now, coming back to school, how important is school to you, man?
School is very important because wrestling has to be with school and school has to be with wrestling, you know what I mean? And education, it's not easy to get. Like back in Yemen, there's no schools, it's not easy to get education. People have to take advantage of it.
Yep.
They all take it for granted, you know what I mean? It's something important and here we could get it easy, so let's take advantage of it.
And how has school shaped you into the person you are today?
Shaped me good in school. I do my grades are good. I study. I make sure I'm on task, and behavior is good. I respect everyone. They respect me. I stay out of trouble. Never smoke. Never drink in my life. Don't be with the wrong people. You know what I mean? Keep yourself away from people. And nice people will come to you. You know what I mean?
And it probably taught you discipline.
Discipline, hell yeah, discipline. This is the most important part is discipline, self-control. Every aspect of it helps.
And you can kind of see how school relates to doing wrestling as well.
Yeah, of course.
Because it balances you out and,
time and grades.
Exactly. So, who is someone, because you sound, and I can already tell you are a hardworking person, and so who is someone that inspires you to be great every single day?
My dad.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad has about 8 kids, work every day. Sometimes he doesn't even sleep. Like when I look at my dad, it's like he pushes his limits. It teaches me to push my limits, and I got no limits. So look at my dad working hard, get up in the morning early, do what he does. Same thing with me. I gotta wake up in the morning, go to school, and wrestle, come back at night. My dad comes back at night. So my dad really inspires me to work hard, to push my limits.
MashaAllah, man, and I'm sure he's very proud of you too. Alhamdulillah, and keep up the great work. And so, we talk about high school. When does the season end, by the way, for wrestling? Is it in March?
Yeah, March. Yeah.
Okay. So, what are your plans after high school?
My plans after high school to wrestle for college and to go into medical sport activities. And do some bodybuilder shows in the summer. And my dad inspires me to go into UFC one day. So I'm gonna train MMA, fly out to California and train, see how it is, meet some UFC fighters, and years after, hopefully I make it.
Inshallah.
Do what I do.
Man, it sounds like you have some stuff lined up, ready to go.
You gotta have some plans, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure. Especially you're a senior now, so you officially. People say you become an adult when you're 18. I feel like right after high school, it's where it starts.
Yeah.
So you got to start thinking about those next steps. And so you talked about going to college to wrestle, right?
Yeah.
So if I am a college recruit, all right, and I come knocking on your door and I say, Brhan Alhalemi, If we bring you to our school, what kind of student athlete are we getting?
You're gonna get like I'm like my self discipline is like out of the world. Like I'll do whatever it takes. Literally, like whatever it takes, I'll do it to get better. And I'm a team player. I make sure the team is on tasks, on top. No one's messing around. And when I do me, I'm always working hard. I don't need the coach to tell me what to do or not to do because I know what I have to do. And if he tells me, it's even better. It's more motivation. And I motivate people. I motivate my teammates. Everything's positive. And I work hard. Like, I'll do whatever it takes, literally. I'll wake up in the morning. I'll train 3 times a day for hours. I go home and I repeat school, wrestling, or gym, sleep. School, wrestling, gym, sleep. I repeat every day until I get better. And I keep doing it. And it's all mental. You gotta talk to yourself. Take a moment. Take a 2-day break. Like, you know what I'm saying? Clear your mind and go back into it. So I'm a hard worker, and I'll make it to the top. They can't stop me. I'll do it.
I'm ready to sign you up right now. I'm ready to sign you up right now. Mashallah, man. I love it. I love it, man. And that's how you got to be. And you were just talking about balance, taking a couple of days off, because that's what you need balance.
Yeah, for mental break.
Yeah, mental break. And, sometimes people think that, like, it's 24/7, 7 days a week. Like, don't get me wrong. If you want to get to the top, you do have to do that.
Yeah.
But it's very important to find the right moments to where, like, say, like, hey, all right, I need to take a mental break today. So I'm happy that you mentioned that. So this is your time. You want to give a shout out to anybody. You want to say any final thing. Maybe I forgot to ask you something. This is your chance to say what you got to say.
You guys got a shout out to my family, to my coaches, Coach Hamza, Coach Jeff, Coach Jason, Coach Fawaz. You guys can follow me on Instagram, BeastNum1, TikTok, BeastNum1, Snapchat, same thing, BeastNum1. And thank you for bringing me here. I'm honored. I just want to say to Yemen, they're going hard times right now. Yemen going through hard times. So Allah ma'am, inshallah, يكون خير.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Allah يساعدنا كلنا inshallah.
I mean, inshallah, man. Great words. Yemen, we are trying our best to spread awareness, right?
Yeah, that's the word, inshallah.
Yep, and so we do what we can. And again, this is Brhan Alhalemi. He is the February Oz Media / Yemeni American News High School Student Athlete of the Month from Fordson High School in Dearborn, Michigan. We are proud of Brhan and all that he has done. And we are looking forward to continued success, Brhan. We want to hear some more things about you, and inshallah, a couple of years, we'll be watching you on UFC.
Inshallah.
Alright, rooting for you.
I'll never forget this day.
Yes, alright, we'll be rooting, inshallah, and you already know it's Yemeni. Once we see Yemeni on TV, it's over.
Hell yeah,
Everybody stops what they're doing and watch. So,
inshallah.
Next Habib, inshallah.
Yes, next Habib, inshallah. So, thank you all, and we will see you next time. Have a good one.
Thank you.